We are live from Pompeii. The Roman authorities have issued a warning for the nearby cities of Pompeii and Herculaneum, advising citizens to evacuate. We are here because Mount Vesuvius is currently looking like it just got some bad news. It's 79 AD and this newly reclassified mountain hasn't done anything for centuries. It's practically the laziest volcano in the empire. You may know it as the mountain shrine dedicated to the almighty fire god Vulcan. But today it's puffing out smoke like Snoop Dogg on 420. As you can see behind me, many are heeding the warning, packing up their carts, grabbing their goats, slaves, and concubines. But get this, a bunch of stubborn bastards are choosing not to leave. Nah, we're good. Our houses are made of stone. What could possibly go wrong? While others are choosing to believe in the power of Facebook likes. We got 1,000 Facebook likes. The gods will be pleased. Right now, the atmosphere in Pompeii is a mix of mild concern and peak Roman denial. And being the Roman Empire's version of Las Vegas, the city is still continuing with its excess of erotic artifact, overflowing booze, and enough debauchery to make Bacchus himself quiver. As some of you may recall, there was a series of earthquakes before today. Many buildings were crushed. Were those just a prelude of what's to come? Who knows? But trust me folks, this mountain isn't here just to make some dramatic Instagram sunsets. Something big's a brewing, and it's not wine. Holy shit on a stick! Mount Vesuvius just went full Michael Bay on us. Ash is spewing into the sky, turning day into night. The sky's getting as dark as my humor, and it's raining pumice stones the size of your mom's meatballs. This is what geologists call a Plinian eruption. The sky's looking like we just been nuked. Side note, the Plinian eruption is named after Pliny the Elder, who is somewhere nearby on LSD scribbling notes. You can get an exclusive of his new book over with salmonella. Anyways, back to Vesuvius. This thing is throwing out ash, pumice, and rocks like it's a volcanic piñata. According to my calculations, it's spewing the gods' candy 33 kilometers high. And now the wind is carrying all that debris straight into the city. What does that mean? Well, if you're anywhere here, imagine a snowstorm, but instead of snow, it's hot, gritty ash that clogs your lungs and turns your hair into a disaster zone. Better stay inside, folks, because the ash is piling up fast, collapsing roofs, smothering crops, and basically turning Pompeii into a giant snow globe of doom. And if that wasn't bad enough, we've just got reports of something called pyroclastic flow, which is rolling in at about 400 miles per hour. From here, it looks like an unholy love child between the goddess of sandstorms and Hades himself. And from the looks of it, it's cooking people faster than a microwave burrito, leaving them in these weird curled up positions. Future archaeologists are gonna have field day with this one, I tell you what. For those of you who don't know, pyroclastic flow is a lethal cloud of superheated gas, ash, and rocks barreling down at hundreds of miles per hour. So hot it can vaporize anything in its path, and it's moving faster than any Tesla model chariot. If you're in its way, well, let's just say you're about to become part of history. Well folks, it's been about a day since Mount Vesuvius decided to redecorate Pompeii. The city is now buried in 20 feet of ash and volcanic debris, and the air stinks worse than a porta potty at a chili cook-off. As for the body count, we're looking at about 2,000 Pompeians who didn't make it out, but experts believe the death toll can range from up to 20,000 if we include the surrounding villages. I'm sorry to say, but the city is lost, and will probably be forgotten in time. But maybe, just maybe, it will be rediscovered in about another 1.5 thousand years. But hey, on the bright side, when people do rediscover it, the city will be completely frozen in time. The people, the buildings, the everyday life, it will be all perfectly preserved under all that ash like some sort of apocalyptic time capsule. You can bet this place is going to be a hit with future tourists coming to gawk at the whole mess. And if I had to put money on it, it might even become a UNESCO heritage site. Anyways, I hope no one was caught with their pants down. And on that note, thank you for watching. Our hearts and prayers go out to all those affected. In other news, the Roman Colosseum is nearing completion and should be done in around 80 AD. However, many citizens are taking to the streets protesting the staggering amount of taxpayer dollars going into the project. Stay tuned for more. I'm Gaudenosius Novus, and have a good night.